Hey guys, welcome. Week 2 of 8, East Yard Engine. We have running and rowing on tap. What we have, 8 o'clock hits. We are at the board. We're talking about things. We are rolling out any equipment that we need. In this case, we got the rower. What we have is a quick little warm-up. We'll do some dynamic drills. We'll answer any last-minute questions on the run. Anything that needs to come up, we're going to do it then. We're going to start that workout at 8:10. All right. So what we have in front of us is 4 different domains, if you will, as far as effort in running. So we have a 1K run at 70, which essentially is like you could carry a conversation. Okay, on your phone, you could carry a conversation and it'd be no problem. Once you hit your 1K, then you're going to 75. This is where it's like, it's pretty hard to hold the conversation. I got to focus a little bit more, and it's very challenging. Now, that next 1K, 85%, you have 2K already under your belt. When you get to that third 1K, this is like, you are not wanting to have a conversation. You are 100% focused on running. You are breathing hard. You are really giving it a very good effort. Right? So this is going to not be painful, but it's going to be very challenging. Once you're done with that 1K, then we're going to have 2 Ks to finish. Right? So that's 75% effort. That 75% effort is probably going to feel like 85 because obviously you've already put in, 2 miles of running. All right? So we're going to be running the faster runners in our group, might be getting this 5K done at maybe 20 minutes or just below. There are going to be several of us in that 20 to 23 minute range, 23 to 26, but definitely need to cap it and be done wherever you are at on the running course at 30 minutes. All right. 30 minutes is the cap. No longer past that. Okay, so whatever your effort is, and we're going to show you the running course here in a second, but whatever your effort is, we're going to be running from roughly about 25 minutes, capping at 30. All right, so this is going to give us some volume. It's not heavy volume, but it's definitely enough. So what we're going to do now is just take a look at that running course. So we start in the back. And, for those that have run this, you already know, but we're running through the back. We are watching out for cars. It is a Sunday, but there's still people out there. So looping around the building. The only really tricky spot is this one over here. Now, instead of going left around the building, you're going to go across that footbridge, all right? And you're going to hang a right around the island there. And then as you hang a right around the island, you loop around the last little island, okay, to the left, and then you're coming back and running right back over that bridge you just came across. Okay, once you're across the bridge, you hang a right, you watch out for people, and you go around the building, and then you come all the way back around, and you loop back into the back alley, and this is where there's going to be a cone set up in our little cul-de-sac. The cone, you need to loop around it for it to count as a full 1,000 meters. So that cone is going to signify 1,000 meters. It's going to be a great run. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys here for that. Now, if you want to hang out and obviously put in the work that we have listed for the running, there you go. Now, at 8:40, no later, you're going to do a 1K row. And I showed you guys how to do that 1K to get it set up on your C2 app and then being able to put it into the rower. So on the row for the 1K, after you maybe have a 2-minute break off the runs, go ahead and knock out that 1K row. For me, I'm going to try and get it done in about 3 minutes, 45 seconds, maybe 3:50. If you're newer or you just don't know your pace, this is a great time to be able to figure that out. Might not know, but you will after the run. You will be a little bit gassed and you will be in a much better place to know what that's going to feel like. So do your runs and then you do your row. Take about 5 minutes, cool down. If you're done for the day, clean things up, wipe things down, totally fine. If you have time and you want to hang around for afterwards, we are going to be having a workout that is going to be putting our running that we had just used to the test a little bit and also our rowing. So we are going to have a very good understanding of how long a 1K run is going to take as well as a 1K row. So the 9 o'clock for this week is called the Hyrox PFT. It's kind of a standardized physical fitness test. So 4-time, 1,000 meter run, 50 burpee broad jumps, 100 stationary lunges, 1,000 row, and hand release push-ups followed by the wall ball. So for us, you know what the run is. The burpee broad jumps, they have a standard set up there where you have to jump over 2 lines that are 90 centimeters apart. And then we have stationary lunges, which is, 2 foot standing tall. And then being able to, there we go, alternating right to left. Okay, and those are forward-facing lunges. 1,000 meter row. Hand release push-ups is where you have your chest to deck. You lift both hands off the ground, put them back down, and then push up. Then you have 100 wall balls to finish. So 10 pounds for the girls, 14 for the guys. This is going to be a pretty good workout to really test some of those things that you just did, and also just really give you a good understanding of maybe what division you should sign up for, maybe in the future, or, if you're like, oh, I chose the right one, you can see on the right there based on ages and things like that, kind of where you stack up. So give it a go. This should be one kind of tying right into the other, and should be a lot of fun.